I'm the Chief Executive of CDKN, the Climate and Development Knowledge Network, and today we're talking about development. We're not talking about climate. We're talking about the challenges of international development and setting pathways and goals for the future and its relationship to climate. And so for the Overseas Development Institute and the Climate and Development Knowledge Network, this is a critical agenda. And all of you will be very aware how there's an international set of framing moments in the coming less than 18 months, which are critical to framing the work that we do in partnership with developing country institutions. And as CDKN, we've been very excited to get a sense that there is an appetite for an informed debate on this, much of which has been happening in London and New York, and much more of which needs to happen in developing countries. And we have, in a sense, touched the tip of the iceberg in those conversations in developing countries by hosting 3 events in 3 continents in the past months. And today we will be sharing some results around that. But there's quite a big and rich agenda for us this afternoon across this debate on climate change and the post-2015 development framework. And I'm really excited to welcome and to continue to welcome, hopefully, a number of others to the panel through the afternoon. The format is a session now which will run till about 3:30, and when we're going to have a break, and then we'll be picking up on further inputs then. But initially we have, and we're very honoured to have Mel Bohannon from DFID, who leads UK's inputs and in support of the Cabinet Office on this very important framing for DFID and the UK government's development work, which itself is closely related to the work that we here in CDKN do as recipients of DFID support. Very happy to have you, Mel, with us. David Nussbaum, the Chief Executive of WWF UK, is on his way, we hope even from Paddington now rather than from Heathrow. So please be patient with David's absence, but we are hopeful he will be with us. So I'm going to juggle things round. So before Mel speaks, I'd like to invite my colleagues from CDKN to join the panel. Essentially, as I said, we held 3 events from around the world. So I'm very pleased that the 3 regional directors from CDKN are able to represent some of those conversations. So maybe Andrew, Ali, Carl and Pippa, you can come and join here so we can get you seated to pick up after Mel, and then we have David speak after that. There's a lot has already been said and a great deal written about this topic, so we hope we can add to your state of knowledge. We definitely want to hear from you in the course of the conversations this afternoon, so there will be time for interaction, in particular after the break. But a lot's being launched today. I've discovered there's no less than 3 documents in the room that we're launching today in relation to this topic, from a powerful group of UK-based NGOs, from CARE, and from CDKN itself. So you'll hear about these as we go through this afternoon and get a chance to pick up some hard copies. So to frame this, we're very lucky, as I said, to have Mel Bohannon with us. The Prime Minister co-chaired the high-level panel on the post-2015 process, and the UK has played a very active role in shaping the agenda. And Mel, you've been deeply involved in that. So we'd love to hear your opening remarks, please, Mel. Thank you very much and welcome.